Okay, we're live. I'm just trying to make sure this is working because I hit the button that I didn't know what it was. Anyway, well, hello everyone. We are live from Budapest in a cafe here. This is me, Ioana, and Wes. Welcome to our live stream. Okay, so today we're gonna do a bunch of cool things. We have gathered questions from our students that we always keep getting, and we've put them on a list, and we're gonna go through them and answer some of your questions. So that's on our live stream today, and you're also gonna talk a little bit about us and our future plans for 2017, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry, so we're using my headphones as a microphone because we're in a cafe, so this is what's happening right now. The other thing I was going to let you know is if you have any questions that you'd like to ask us, please write them down in the comments, and we're going to go through them, and we're going to make sure to address them by the end of the live stream. But we're going to leave them for the end just because to keep a flow to this thing. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna start. Okay,
I get to do the first question?
wait, I wanted to say hi to people. Hi, Renata.
I
And we're gonna keep saying.
Hey, what's up? So the first question that people have asked us since we've kind of started doing this and putting ourselves out there on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram is what's your name? It's a very simple, common question, and I don't know if maybe we've used our names when we've done comments and questions, but just for people out there, if they don't know, my name is Wes.
And I'm Ioana.
And then you want to talk about the next one?
Yeah. Okay, so the other question we always get is where are you from? And of course, it's an interesting question. Okay, so I'll start. I am initially from Romania. I lived there for 15 years and then lived the next 15 years in California. So I would say I'm probably half. And you?
I am from the United States. Pretty much. I don't know.
He's looking at the list as if there's an answer.
Because we haven't done live streams before, so we don't really know what's going on. Like, I feel like I need this cheat sheet here. So yeah, I'm from the U.S. That's where I've spent most of my life, obviously, and then I've taught internationally probably for about 10 years, and then recently, before we moved to Europe, I was living in California, which is where we met.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're both English teachers at a language school, and that's how we met.
Oh, more people from Brazil.
Hi,
Hey.
hi from Brazil, Elis Angela. I hope I'm saying your name right.
Brazil's representing right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so the next question that we've gotten a lot from our
Pretty
students.
early there. Shouldn't people be working? I don't know.
I don't know. The next question we got was about our page, Interactive English, and what it is. So Interactive English is called Interactive English because it's an active learning English platform where we want our students to interact with us and with the materials that we put. So we're on different social media right now, and we want people to be able to produce the language, and that's what you do when you do active learning. And we ask you questions, so we hope that you are able to answer those questions and do what we ask you to do, because that's how you learn. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to give this to Wes for the next question.
The next question. Oh, I'd also want to just reiterate that, again, for anybody who's joining, if you guys have questions for us, just write them in the comments, and we'll come back around and answer them at the end. But another question that we commonly get, and I've answered quite a bit, is people asking, what's the best way to improve my English? And first, I think it really depends on the type of learner you are, if you need to see things or you need to hear things. But in general, two tips that I always give people would be, first, and I'm saying these things because, one, they're free, and two, they're very much available to everybody. And the first one would be reading. Find something that you like, reading a newspaper, a magazine, an article. It'll help with your vocabulary and help with your grammar. And the other thing would just be listening to music, TV, movies. You can also put the subtitles on, and then you're reading and listening at the same time. So those are the two things that I tell students frequently that they can do on their own and that is easily available to them, and it will help them improve their skills. Hey, we're happy to be with all of you guys too, like getting some messages as they come in. And then, do you want to talk about the next one?
Yeah. So hello again, welcome everyone. Please, if you have any questions, write them down in the comments, and we'll get to them at the end of the Q&A. Okay. So another tip that I wanted to give to our students is it's actually a very simple one. It's about your smartphone, because we all have smartphones these days, and it's such a simple way to practice your English. And it is to change your language on your smartphone to English. I know it sounds silly, but most of the time you use it on your computer, so if you have it on your phone too, it's just a more and more exposure to using English, and it's such an easy way to do it too, and it's literally at your fingertips. And just do Google searches or read in Wikipedia, like read it in English. Anything you can do in your native language, try to do it more in English on the internet. Really helps. Okay, so I think the next question, sorry, I'm looking at my list to see what other questions we have. Oh, no, I did want to say something else about speaking. Something that I always used to do. It's a little embarrassing, but I always used to speak in the mirror, like looking in the mirror and then just speaking to myself in English when I was younger. It helps. So do it, because if you don't speak, your speaking will not improve. It seems it makes sense, right? And then reading out loud is another one.
Very true. Good tip.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give the next question to Wes.
So the other thing that I know we've been talking about, which we haven't started yet, is people have asked, like, we've mentioned our YouTube videos. So that is the big thing for the start of this year, is that we are going to launch our YouTube channel. And right now we've just been putting together a bunch of different videos, and we hope to start them next month. And obviously we'll let everybody know once they come out on YouTube. And the types of videos, they're going to be a wide variety of things, from pronunciation to reading to general tips on how to practice and improve your English. And as Joanna mentioned before, they're going to be more focused on active language learning and trying to get you guys more involved in the entire process. So those are the big plans coming up in the near term for what we want to do. And then, did you want to talk about the live stream, or do you want me to?
I could talk. I was just going to say welcome to
for
Manzoor,
sharing.
Sadiq, and Nana. Thank you guys for joining our live stream also. This is really cool to see how you guys also practice, because it's very helpful to do anything. So talking to your sisters in English is really cool, very helpful. So
You did that too.
I did that too, because when I was learning English, my sister and I would speak English so my parents wouldn't understand. You know, we were teenagers, but it was great practice.
Good motivation for language learning, huh?
Yeah, so, you know, you have your own little secret code. Do it in another language, it helps. No, but what I wanted to say is, besides our YouTube videos, later we're going to do free live stream lessons. And these are going to be more classroom based, and they're going to be just like you'd be in the classroom. So stay tuned for those, because they're going to be a lot of fun and very useful. Right?
Oh yeah. Big time. Nice to meet all of you guys. We're glad you guys are joining us for this. Hi from Cambodia. Awesome.
Awesome, thank you. Hi. What else did we have?
Oh, talk about where they can follow us.
Yeah, so some people were wondering where else can they follow us? We're actually on a few different social media platforms right now. So we're obviously here on Facebook. If you'd like to join our page, it's Interactive English. We are also on Snapchat, on Instagram, and on Twitter. So one thing to mention that's really cool is that we offer different lessons on all of those platforms. So we pose different questions, different types of activities. So really, if you follow us on all of them, you get a really varied type of exercise and just more practice, which is always, always helpful.
Yeah, so again, like there's a lot of different ways to get involved and improve your English, and I think even honestly what you guys are doing right now by just tuning into this live stream, listening to us, writing in the comments, and producing the language all helps you practice and improve your English, and we want to do a lot more of this upcoming year. And he says help with pronunciation. Yeah, that's also something else we'd like to do, and we're going to have some videos specifically and lessons about English pronunciation, American pronunciation, and we'll do a little bit about British pronunciation as well, just so everybody can see both sides of it. But again, even stuff like this is great practice, and this is what we want to do a lot more of. At this point right now, we're kind of playing around with the live stream and seeing how it goes, and you know what we can do to keep improving it and make it better. So this is actually our second one that we've done, but we plan to do many more this year, and we'll let everybody know about it on the other social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, when we'll be doing it. But
Okay, so I wanted to acknowledge the people who just joined. Hi, everyone. Somebody was asking about our Snapchat. Thank you for asking. We're going to put it in the comments so that you have it. But basically, it's Interactive Inc. And I'm going to write it as soon as this is done. And that's the same username on Instagram and I believe Twitter too.
Yeah,
It's the same one, yeah. So it should be easy to find, but I'll type it in the comments. So I'm just going to address just for the next minute because somebody was talking about pronunciation, how to improve your pronunciation. We are going to have videos specifically addressed to pronunciation, but just like with everything else, in English in context is the most useful. So try to follow videos, try to follow movies in the meantime, and then just speak because that's how you really improve your pronunciation. Hi, Suri.
I was going to add to like pronunciation. I know it sounds like a little silly, but I mean, most of you are pretty much on a phone right now. In order to practice your pronunciation, use the voice recorder and find a short video, a short clip of somebody saying something in English or even a song, and sing it and record your voice and then listen back to it and see if you can identify kind of where you think you might need some improvement in pronunciation. But it's definitely a resource that's available, and it really helps for improving one's pronunciation. And next, so are we gonna? So do you have sign off?
Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us. We're getting ready to leave here.
Yes, thank you.
But before we do, we have a question for you. And we're actually taking these very seriously because you guys are the ones helping us decide what to teach. So we want to ask you to please mention in the comments below what kind of English language skill do you want to improve? So some people I know have trouble with their speaking, and like somebody mentioned, their pronunciation. Some people have trouble with their reading or their writing.
Address that last comment.
Please write it. Hold on. How can I improve it? Because sometimes I don't understand what native speakers said. Okay, yeah, sorry. Sangrian, we're just reading your last comment, and I wanted to address it before we go. No, so if you don't, if and that's actually that's a comment that we got a lot
Oh yeah.
as teachers too.
Students would always say, "I understand everything in the classroom, but then once I go outside, it's different. I don't understand as much."
Yeah, we had many students tell us that, academic students, all kinds of students. For me, it's listening to colloquial English, like English that you would find spoken by regular, because when you're in the classroom, professors will slow it down for you. But if you listen to YouTube clips or to movies in English, maybe with subtitles sometimes, that really helps. English subtitles, not your native language subtitles. Very important.
I was going to say that really helped me, I think, when learning, how native speakers speak when I was learning Spanish, to see the subtitles and then be able to match the sound of the way they're pronouncing the word to the actual word itself. I think that really helped me as far as my listening comprehension was concerned. And then other people are talking about vocabulary, idioms. We are actually doing a set of videos for the vocabulary, and we are going to do idioms as well. And then what else did we want to address?
I think that's it. Thank you for everyone, for Lim and Shisha, and for writing to us and telling us what you want to learn, like speaking and writing and idioms. Those are all very useful skills. So please continue to write. The English skill.
And I was gonna say, if you have other questions, just send us a message too. We've been trying to respond to everyone's messages too. If you have something that's more specific for what you want to learn or what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah. So again, let us know what kind of language skill you'd like to improve, and with any other questions, let us know. We're easily available through social media. We'll answer as fast as we can. And thank you again, and you guys rock. You're the best students because you care, and you're gonna be the best at English.
All right, got a lot more to come.
Okay, we're signing off from Budapest.
Ciao.